Okay. Hello, Mari. Can you hear me?
Hello, teacher.
Hello, how are you?
Morning. Bye.
Excellent. Okay. I am gonna share my screen if I can. Oh, and also, so sorry, but I have to turn off my camera because this is not working. Can you hear me? Hello.
Yes, teacher.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Give me a second. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. So I have two questions for you, okay? The first is, what did you do in this last vacation? Oh, sorry, in this last weekend. I mean, Sunday and Saturday. What did you do yesterday? Let me check. Hugo, you will be the first one. What did you do yesterday and this last Saturday? Hugo, are you there?
Yes. The Saturday I was with my mom in her home at home at her home.
It's okay if you say in her home.
Okay. Yes.
Just that you spend time with her. And yesterday, what did you do?
I I ate ate it.
Eight, it's okay. Eight.
Ate. En pasado sería con ed, ¿verdad? Eated.
No, it es presente. Eight is past. Eight, like this. Check the
I
chat.
ate.
Eight. Mhm.
Oh, yes. Ate. I ate a dinner with she.
Okay. With her. Remember, with her. Okay, thank you, Hugo. And Alejandra, what about you? What did you do your last weekend?
Hello, teacher. The last weekend, on Saturday, I went with my mom to the clinic and a supermarket. Mm, I was cooking. Oh,
Okay, excellent. And what about you, Mari? What did you do last weekend?
Now here.
You cannot hear. Mari, can you hear me?
Yes.
So what did you do?
Hello.
Hello, what did you do last weekend? That means yesterday.
Now here I was at home with my family.
Okay, excellent. Thank you. Another question. Hugo, what did you do during the quarantine? You know, when all of us were in our home and, you know, but to avoid to be boring, to be bored, what did you do in this time of the pandemic?
I was in my house with my brothers. Don't don't can't out the ghetto.
Cannot.
Mm, out out
Get out.
out salir
Get
la calle.
out. Well, got out.
Get out.
Okay, thank you. And you, Ale?
Mm, during the quarantine, I watched a lot of Korean series and working at work, I work and eat a lot and exercise. Thank so that's
Okay, just that.
mm,
And you, Marie?
I was at home uh, resting with my family, eating.
Okay, eating. Very good.
Eating.
Okay, if you remember, we already checked the simple past. However, you confuse a little bit sometimes. Yes, that I was mentioned right now. You have some problems with the simple past and the simple present. So we're gonna check again this topic and we're gonna practice because you know if you don't practice you don't get you won't become a master. Okay, so now we are gonna check again the rules. We are gonna study a little bit about pronunciation of ed and then we are going to practice. Okay, so I'm gonna put the full screen and we're gonna start. Ale, please help me read.
okay. Sample past. We use it to talk about past actions or experience. Example, I ate my breakfast before my class. She plays soccer with was a child.
Okay, thank you. So can you give me another example of a past experience? Talking about pupusas. Past actions, sorry, talking about pupusas, Ale.
I bought pupusas just last night.
Very good.
Me
This is-
too.
Ah, okay. So we are gonna put here Hugo bought pupusas last night as well. Okay. So here we have some examples about past actions. Why do we say that those are past actions, guys? Why? And why did or why we didn't say present actions? We say past actions, but why?
For the verb,
What? The what? Don't worry, it's because I couldn't hear you. Repeat it, please.
oh, for the verb.
Mhm. Or the
Past.
verb, because we did it in the past. That's why this is past actions. Very good. Okay, now what about experience? Experience, I think, have more details, so you can explain a little bit more. If I talk about experience, I cannot say I ate my breakfast before my class. No, this is a past action. Simple. But if I am talking about experiences, I can talk about my last trip or maybe my last weekend. If I did something interesting, if I don't know, went to El Cerro Verde, something like that. But this is the difference between past actions or experiences. So, Mari, can you give me an experience example?
I went to the beach
Mhm.
last week.
Very good. Now, here you can explain a little bit more. And we laid out in the sun and we ate, I don't know, shells and so on. So you explain a little bit more. You give details about your experience. And I think experiences are the most beautiful things that we have. So, Ale, can you give me another example of an experience?
In experience is not continuous. No.
No, because
No.
it's an experience, but in the past.
Oh. Mhm. Experience.
It could be of your childhood. It could be when you was a young girl, and so on.
Okay. I sent yesterday. Sent. See, pass. Oh, wash. Wash it. I wash it. Yesterday. Okay. Wash in past. Okay. I watched yesterday the better play. Okay, the better. The better,
Like this? The better place?
no,
Okay.
better play.
Ah,
Or how do you say?
play.
Partido o juego.
Ah, you can say
Game.
match, soccer match,
Ah, oh,
or football match. Mm?
in the world? No.
In the world. Okay,
Sorry.
just we always
No.
put our time expression at the end. I watched the better soccer match in the world yesterday. Okay? Yesterday is almost all the time at the end of the sentence. Last week, yesterday, today, tomorrow, but the time expressions are always at the end. Okay?
Okay.
Very good. Okay. Can you give me an example, Huguito?
Yes, teacher.
Excellent.
I traveled last month to Guatemala.
Very good. You can say Guatemala or Guatemala because, you know, it's our proper names. So if we want to pronounce it like that, it's okay. For example, I said El Salvador, or I can say I traveled last month to El Salvador, okay? And it's okay. Just, is your example okay, Hugo?
Yes.
Yes, very good. But here, the pronunciation of this is month. Month. Like Z. Month. Very good. Okay. Now that we have everything clear, we are going to continue. Just a quickly review of the structure. Can you, Mari, help me read the positive, please?
Positive subject plus verb in past plus complement plus I plus
No, just this is the sentence, so you can read it faster.
Okay.
So, can you read the sentence, but without saying plus, okay?
I went to my job.
Very good. I went to my job. Excellent. Hugo, help me read the negative.
Negative. Subject did not, didn't. Verb complement. Example, I did not go to my job.
Excellent. Can you notice something different here between the positive and negative?
In the structure,
What is happening here? What is the difference?
add auxiliary, did not, didn't.
Here we have an auxiliary, but also there is a difference in the verb. Can you check it?
The verb in past is once, and negative don't is. Verb in past is the present simple.
Yes, it's true. Here you have went, but here you have go, like in present, in the base form. But I want to know why. Ale, do you know the reason?
What, teacher?
Do you know the reason why here I have went, that meaning past, and here I have go in present?
Mm. In present. Mm. First is went is past. The sentence is all past went. In the negative, uh, the auxiliary did not. Is no. Mm, and
Sorry,
did
I
not
am mute. Sorry.
And did not is es como decir no.
But in English,
It-
because here we have the auxiliary,
Mhm.
and the auxiliary it's modified because in present is do, but in past is did.
It did.
So here we have did in past. And that's why our verb it's in
Go.
present, because we have modified the verb, the auxiliary verb, did not. And we don't need to modify another thing in the verb. Okay? Because here I don't have the auxiliary, I need to modify my verb. Very good. Okay. And Mari, help me read the last one, the question structure.
Auxiliary plus subject plus verb plus complement. Did I go to my job?
Okay, thank you. Same case here and same question. Why do I have here go and no went? Mhm.
For auxiliary.
Very good.
Yeah.
Because I have here the auxiliary and it's modified. I don't need to modify my verb. Very good. Okay, can you, Mari, give me a sentence in negative? Talking about a toshuko.
What, teacher?
Give me a negative sentence, but talking about a toshuko. You can do it.
I don't like atol chuco.
Okay, I don't like a toshuko. But remember, we are talking about past. Can you fix it?
I was.
No.
When?
No. Here I have don't like. And my structure says,
Didn't.
didn't or did not. Both are okay. Didn't. I didn't like a toshuko. Very good. Yes, I don't like it too. It's a disgusting flavor. Okay. And let me see. Hugo, give me a question. Talking about what, girls? About using the word chulunco. Chulunco.
What is it?
Do you know what's the meaning of chulunco?
I don't know.
Chulonco is the same to say chulón. Or you can say chulón. You can use chulón also.
Don't understand, teacher.
Just give me a sentence, but you have to use the word chulón. You have to include it, like atol chuco. Now, or like pupusas. Now you have to include chulón in the word chulón or chulunco in your example. Remember that it's a question.
Yes. The subject is I or
You can decide.
okay. So my example is did I go
Ajá.
for the street?
Uy, chulunco. Or the street. Maybe around the street. You can say it around. Or go out. Go out. Did I go out chulunco around the street? Or to the street? Which is, I think it's better. Did I go out chulunco to the street? Oh, the question mark. Very good. I don't know. I hope that you didn't. Okay, thank you guys. So you see, we use go because we cannot use modify the verb. Very good. Now we are going to check the another grammar part, okay? We called some words, some verbs. Voiceless. Sound. And the other ones are voice. Okay. Here is the difference. I have voiceless sound and I have voice sounds. Okay? Voiceless is when you don't feel a vibration in your throat. This is your throat, okay? And the vibration, it's when you say that and you feel a vibration here. Those are the voice. The voiceless is when you don't feel the vibration. Please turn on your camera if you can, sorry. Okay, thank you, Ale. Maria, please turn on your cameras. Okay, thank you. We are gonna do an exercise, okay? You are gonna put your hand on your throat, please. Like this, with this part, okay? Now, you have to repeat the word help. Help.
Help.
Help.
Help. Help.
Pay attention on the letter P. Pronounce P, P, P.
Help.
Do you feel a vibration when you pronounce the word P? No? We are gonna try with listen.
Listen.
Listen. Listen. Pay
Listen.
attention on the letter and. Listen.
Listen.
Do you feel a
Listen.
vibration? Listen. Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay,
Listen.
this is the idea. Here is no vibration and here is yes vibration, okay? Vibration. Yes vibration, no vibration. I have here help, help,
Help.
look,
Look.
walk,
Walk.
kiss,
Kiss.
fix, dance.
Dance.
Okay, here we have with the vibration one. Listen,
Listen.
play,
Play.
arrive,
Alright.
explain,
Explain.
enjoy,
Enjoy it.
and happen.
Happen.
Okay, when we have a voiceless word or a voiceless verb, we pronounce the ed with t. Okay, so now we don't say helped, we say helped with t. Mhm. Here we don't say looked, we say looked with t. Here we don't say walked, we say walked. Here we don't say kissed, we say kissed.
Kids.
Here we don't say fixed, we say
Fix.
fixed.
Fix. Fix.
Pronounce very well the
Fixed.
T. We don't say danced, we say
That.
danced,
That.
danced. Very good.
Dance.
Now for the voice sound, we said D. So we don't say listened, we say listened.
Listened. Listened.
Here we don't say played, we say played with G at the end, played. Here we don't say arrived, we say
Right.
arrived. Very good. And so on. Here we don't say explain, say explained. Same case here. We don't say enjoyed it or enjoyed. We said enjoyed.
Enjoy.
And same case here. We don't say happened. We said happened.
Happened.
Now, here we have ed. Okay? Because I have here the T or here the D, I cannot say accepted it or decided it or needed it. We, in that case, we use this like E and this like D. Accepted,
Accepted.
expect,
Expect.
expected with
Expect.
ED. Here, Hugo,
Study.
Started.
started or studied. Very good. Alejandra, decide.
Decided.
Very good. Need, Hugo, needed. Very good. Mari, graduate. I think Mari is having problems with the connection. Hugo,
Graduate.
graduated. Because here we have the E,
Graduated.
the T, graduated.
Graduate. Graduate.
So
Graduate.
graduated. Difficult word?
Yes. Graduate.
Graduated.
Graduated.
Very good. Okay, so we are going to practice about this part. So, give me a second. I think it's this one. No, it's this one. No, I cannot fix it. Give me a second.
Teacher,
Yes,
do we have verb irregulares in the past?
yes, like do, did, go, went, because we don't say doeth or goeth or goes. We say it went. That means that they change completely. Also, like take in the verb in the past is
It.
took. Take, took. And in past participle, which is another tense, we say taken. Take, took, taken. Also, we have irregular verbs. We have irregular verbs that don't change, that doesn't change. Like read. We write read in the same word, in the same way, but the difference
Sure.
is in the pronunciation. Yes, Mari.
Excuse me, I have to go.
Don't worry, don't worry.
Bye.
Bye, have a nice day. My
Thank
goodness,
you.
this is so slow. Give me a second.
We can use the to form or is obligation use verb irregular.
We don't have another option. If we have irregular verbs, we cannot, for example, if you have take and in the past is took, you cannot say taked or taked because it's wrong. It doesn't exist. So, so sorry, but the only way is that you learn all the verbs in their irregular way. So sorry to hear that for you, but that's that's the problem with maybe with the English, that they are not consistent. They change. They have regular verbs, the ones that just have ed, and irregulars that change completely. Oh, and this rule of ed, this is your exercise. The rule of td and ed is just for irregular verbs because they are the ones that finished in ed. Okay? So just the words that finished in ed, you can apply this rule. So this is your activity, guys. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, so here you have the words that are voiceless, but it's easy if you put your hand on your throat and you make that like test to avoid like memorize. No, just put your hand on your throat, and that's the way you know if they are voiceless or voiced. Okay, so the link is in the chat. complete it, here the only thing that you have to do is drag and drop. Drag and drop, sorry. In which category? Maybe this, or here. So you know. So please let me know if you can open it. And when you finish, send the activity, the score in the WhatsApp group.
You wanna eat now, teacher?
Can you repeat the question?
You wanna eat now?
No, why? You say that because I turned on my camera? No, it's because, you know, I think that sometimes I can talk a lot, or sometimes I can like distract you if I am here like watching what are you doing. So that's why if you notice when you are practicing, I turn off my camera because this can be a distraction.
Do you want eat activity now or after?
This activity.
Yes,
Yes,
right now,
right now.
right here.
Yes.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
I got to the open.
Okay, remember that this is the way in which you practice. So yes, you have to, and then we are gonna practice speaking, okay? Very good, Ale. So easy, right? Now, do you still have
Yes.
problems with the pronunciation?
Mm, a little bit.
Remember that if you put your hand on your throat, you make it like easier. And after, I promise you, you will do this like automatically. You won't be needed to put your hand on your throat because even you feel the vibration without putting your hand on your throat. Because the vibration it's on your throat. So you don't need to put your hand on your throat, but this is just with practice. You will have the like you will be concentrated in your vibration when you practice and you practice. Now, I don't need to put my hand because I feel the vibration here. So I know that if I feel the vibration in my throat, I have to put D. If I don't feel anything, I put T. And if I have here the T or D, I have to pronounce ED, okay?
Okay.
So this is all for practice. You will achieve it, just practice.
Okay, teacher.
Okay, Hugo, how is everything going?
Give me a second, please.
Okay,
I am bad.
don't worry, it's okay. Okay, we're gonna check it, don't worry.
I need more practice.
Yes, that's the idea. If you feel vibration, D. If you don't feel vibration, T. If it has T or D, just add ED. But for example, give me a second because I don't know why this is not working. Okay, for example, here, the way in which you have to be concentrated or the word, it's here at the end. I'm gonna show you. Give me a second. This is not working. Here in the D. Here in the B. The word before the ED. If you feel the vibration in dressed, you will feel a vibration because D is a voiceless word, a voiceless letter. So let's imagine that you have the verb like dress in the base form. Dress. I don't feel vibration. So that's why it's with ED, I pronounce it with T because I am not feeling a vibration. Here, for example, remind, the last letter is D. Remember that this activity or this practice is just in the base form Because the idea is that you want to guess which is the correct pronunciation of the ed. So if you put all the verbs or if you feel vibration in everything, it's because you are pronouncing also the D or ED at the end. So if I say talked, I am going to feel a vibration. But if I say talk, the K at the end, talk, this is my verb in the base form, talk. I don't feel anything. That's why this is for T, okay? So we are gonna continue because the idea is that you practice as much as you can. So I'm gonna share with you a link and you have 10 minutes because we started at 7 with 10 minutes. So that's why we are gonna finish at 8 with 10 minutes. So those are questions, okay? You are gonna be asking Alejandra to Hugo and Hugo to Alejandra the question that you select. For example, I don't know, who was your first teacher? Or where did you go last weekend? Or what did you watch on TV last weekend? What did you last tell a lie? And so on. So the idea is that you practice. So please, I'm gonna turn off my camera, and please practice with the link. I'm gonna share again the link. Here is, open it and practice. Alejandra will start.
What was your first memory? Number 3. What was your first memory?
First memory. Okay. Hugo,
Sure, first.
answer the question, please. What was your first memory?
I have an answer.
Yes.
Okay. My first memory. Mi primera memoria. ¿De qué? ¿Sobre qué?
Of whatever. It's your first memory. Or if you need, Ale can change her question.
Okay, what was your first memory? The school.
My first memory at school. I was boy buoyed I buoyed with my friends at the end store. And walking for the street for together, and the dog nos correteaban, nos followed
Follow us?
followed Yes. And I runned, we runned to school or my home. Is all.
Okay, thank you. It's run. Run doesn't exist. Okay, your turn. Hugo, make Alejandra a question.
Uh, you can go down, please.
This is the end. Or you want that I
Who
What? Who?
who
Who
is
got
your first teacher of English?
my
Who
first teacher?
Who was your first teacher of English at school?
Oh, my first English was was 7th grade or seventh grade. Your name is Sylvia. Okay. Uh, Here, her is very, very funny teacher. Oh, she was a funny teacher.
She was your favorite teacher.
No, no, not my favorite teacher.
Who was your favorite teacher?
My favorite teacher, no remember. Maybe the language or literature teacher is
Was teacher
she was
what
less homework easy
and
for for this my favorite teacher. Homework easy.
okay, guys. We are gonna stop here because I don't want to take more time than the correct one. So just it is not necessary to say that you have to practice more, okay? Because you make a lot of pauses, like so to avoid these, you have to practice more. You have to practice. You have to search for vocabulary. You have to make a list of verbs and try to learn them. Because if not, you will be all the time because you are starting. So if you are starting, it's normal that you will forget a verb or a word or some vocabulary. But if you don't practice, you won't improve, okay? So I want that you send me in an audio the answer of 5 questions of these ones, okay? You can select them. For example, you can select number 1, number 8, number 9, number 16, 17, and 18. I don't know, something like that. You select, you choose what you want to answer, but the idea is that it will be 5 questions, okay? 5. If you don't send it, I mean, this is not an activity, an evaluated activity, but the idea is that you practice, okay? And that's the unique way that I can found. Okay, so please send me 5 questions answered, obviously, to an audio. It could be in a private message or in the WhatsApp group. Okay, this is in the chat, it's the link. I'm gonna send it again. Okay, so choose, answer, and send me the audio. Okay, I don't know if you have any comment, any doubt.
No, teacher.
No? Okay, I'm gonna stop sharing. Just give me a second because I don't know what is happening here with my laptop. It's slow. I'm gonna stop.